Welcome to the 346 Repile. Okay, so this is how things look at the moment. That's all the digging that's being done out, all the dirt coming out from beneath the floors for the repile. This is how things are looking at the moment. Right at the front here you can see how the house is being lifted up a bit and the piles are being replaced underneath. Big holes being dug for the new piles, which will be put in and concreted hopefully today or tomorrow. So this is the veranda, and you can see around the corner here some of the old piles. These are the old piles, sort of 130 years old. You can see how they're quite hard wood, but at the end where they've been in the ground they have been totally eroded away, disintegrated. Okay, so this is all the carpets and underlay that's been taken out, some of the treasures found underneath, old crockery, bottles and things. So we enter inside. This is the lounge, or what is usually the lounge, and you can see that they have pulled up the floors where the piles are. And at the moment they've been digging holes to put in the new piles. They've put in some what they call Jenga blocks, those wooden piles temporarily to hold things up. And they've been using these jacks to jack things up to get it a bit higher. So you can look at these piles, or the holes filled with water at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have to bail that out. And each room sort of has these strips of three where the floors have been taken up so they can get to the piles. And you can see some of the old piles there, which will be taken out I think today, and the new ones will be replaced. Okay, so going into what is our bedroom, and you can see how things are being dug up here, old carpets, the holes are in place here. It's all pretty messy, some old piles. So you can see that the ground wasn't much lower than the floorboards. So they're still, I think they've dug all the piles now, all the holes at the moment. Okay, so it's a bit of a mess. This is the other bedroom. We took all the carpets up, and you can see what the floorboards are like. These floorboards are painted. This is where a fireplace used to be. Okay, you can see the jacks there, where they're holding up temporarily. The floorboards and the walls, and the buckets that are being used to take all the dirt out. They're using wheelbarrows. It's kind of old school, just wheelbarrows, spades, shovels, and buckets. And of course, this is the other bigger room, and you can see the jackhammer that's being used to break up the ground. Some of the ground's pretty strong, pretty hard. There's a lot of rock in there, but sometimes it's quite clay, as you can see here. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Not very good for living at the moment. Oh, and they've replaced some of the boards. You can see, not the boards, the joists, are they? The joists there that had rotted away. Okay, and then into the second lounge. You can see here, this is the one just off the kitchen. Again, you've got the three strips and holes that have been dug, jacks put in to lift things up. And at the moment it's looking a lot more level than it used to be. So we're getting there. We're over halfway through the process. And of course, the back little quarter of the house isn't being repiled because it's on a separate foundation, supposedly a concrete foundation. So this is where we're living at the moment, in the kitchen, the bathroom, and upstairs. So it's kind of, and all the dirt keeps coming through, and it's a bit horrendous, and it's noisy and drafty, but nonetheless, soon we will have all of this finished and repiled, and it will be a house that will last another 130 years, hopefully. So you can see again the dirt that's being dropped off here, and we'll level that out a bit more down there, and that will also be a positive outcome from the repiling.